Hi there guys and welcome to Jonesy's Leeds United Weekly. This week we'll be touching on Massimo Cellino's decision to protest against Sky in the Football League. It looks like Ross Turnbull's season is already over. Norman Hunter is inducted into Football's Hall of Fame. Uwe Rosler believes we can't get promoted. And we'll have a look back at yesterday's action from Leeds United versus Brighton. In probably the biggest and most controversial news of this week, Leeds chairman Massimo Cellino released a statement in which he attacked the Football League and especially Sky TV for the amount of fixtures that have been changed so far this season and that had affected the club's matches. This statement came after news that even more fixtures were to be arranged for the club in December, bringing the number of changes from either time or date to 4, with 3 of those matches being shown live on Sky. Cellino claimed that the club's stature was being exploited and that loyal fans were being unfairly punished. The Italian said in the statement, "Our loyal season ticket holders are being unfairly penalised by the large amount of fixture changes. They have already paid to attend these games, but many are no longer able to, and attendances are suffering as a result of this. This affects our revenue to a level where the club is losing money with each televised home game, as Sky's compensation payments are not enough to cover the losses in ticketing, retail and catering. We cannot just accept for our schedule to be changed with games moved to Thursdays and Sundays. We are a football club and tradition gives us a sense of belonging to our community. Our players need the passion and support of their fans at Ellen Road. We should have the right to play there in front of our fans at the traditional time. We understand the value that Leeds United brings to the Football League, but we should be shown respect for that. We shouldn't be exploited because of it. We do not want to challenge the Football League or Sky, we simply want them to listen to us. We have used the correct channels in appealing to the Football League, but the issues remain. So we have no choice but to take strong action to protect the future of Leeds United. In doing this we must be civil, show respect and remain within the rules. We must not be violent in our way of protesting." However, Cellino's actual answer to this took everybody by surprise, as he announced that the amount of tickets made available to Leeds United fans for away games was going to be capped at just 2,000. Cellino continued, "Football League rules state that clubs must make a provision for at least 2,000 away tickets to be sold. Therefore, in line with those requirements, we will be selling no more than 2,000 tickets for each away game from now on. We understand that this means a number of fans will now be unable to attend certain away games, but this is a sacrifice needed to make the Football League take notice. We have to vote with our feet. We are encouraging you as supporters to think before purchasing tickets for away matches. Our silence, especially away from home, will demonstrate our disappointment. At away games, our supporters are being taken advantage of because they travel in such large numbers. This unfairly benefits the home clubs who increase the price of tickets, food and drinks for our fans. But again, the Football League are doing nothing to help us when they should be looking after their members. That is their responsibility to us. As a club, we can no longer continue to be exploited like this, and we are calling for change. If these issues cannot be addressed, then I fear for the future of Leeds United, which is why I am taking this stance and calling for the fans to follow. The future of our club is at stake." So the days of taking nearly 7,000 fans to Ewood Park, or possibly the chance of taking over 9,000 to Old Trafford in an FA Cup clash, have sadly gone. As you can imagine, the change did not go down well with Leeds United fans, with many claiming it to be the last straw for them with Cellino at the helm of the club, and also leading many to question the worth of their membership packages now that the odds of them actually gaining tickets to away matches so drastically slashed. I for one find the move absolutely ridiculous, because Cellino, instead of making a protest or a stand against the Football League and Sky, is actually probably going to be helping Sky and raise their revenues, as he has basically pushed a lot of fans that will no longer be able to attend away matches to actually watch said games on Sky TV. And he is in fact punishing the same fans that he says he's wanting to protect so much in taking away what little pleasure we actually had left in supporting the club. So poor move, Massimo, poor move. It looks as though Ross Turnbull's season may sadly already be over, unfortunately. The 30-year-old keeper suffered a broken ankle in a behind-closed-doors friendly earlier this week and has undergone surgery that is likely to keep him out of the team for the rest of this term. However, it doesn't look like 21-year-old American keeper Charlie Horton is the answer to backup, as manager Uwe Rosler has already indicated that he's wanting to dip into the loan market to actually find some cover for number 1 Marco Silvestri. In an interview earlier this week, Rosler claimed how well Charlie Horn had been performing for the youth squad so far, and that he didn't want his young keepers to be sat on the bench all season wasting their development. In happier news, Leeds United legend Norman Hunter was inducted into the National Football Museum's Hall of Fame on Wednesday night. The 71-year-old joins fellow legends and teammates Jack Charlton, Johnny Giles, Eddie Gray, Billy Bremner and of course legendary manager Don Revie in being inducted. Norman made his debut in 1962 at the age of just 15 and went on to make an incredible 726 appearances for the club, making him the club's fourth most appeared player in all of history. During this time he won 2 First Division trophies and 2 Fairs Cup trophies as well, and of course he also won the League Cup and that famous FA Cup victory over Arsenal in 1972. He was also a member of England's 1966 World Cup winning squad, so for me a very much well deserved inductee. Congratulations Norman, it's about time. Manager Uwe Rosler came in with some criticism from fans this week after claiming that the club cannot win promotion this season during an interview with BBC Radio Leeds on Thursday night. The German said, "I can understand our supporters when they think they want to win promotion this year, but I am a football coach and I judge what I have available and the teams we are competing with. Automatic promotion or indirect promotion this year isn't possible." He did try to defend his comments however on Friday, saying that he was merely ruling out automatic promotion through first and second spot and that he wouldn't hold back if a playoff space were to become available later in the season. Not exactly the most convincing there, Uwe. Considering the good and consistent start to our season, it does bring into question if the recent slump in performances is in fact down to lack of confidence within the squad, if this is how our head coach is actually thinking. And finally we finished this week's roundup with a look at yesterday's match, where the club suffered their 3rd loss in a row in a 2-1 defeat at home to Brighton and Hove Albion. The visitors opened the scoring on 14 minutes through Solly March. A poorly timed lunge from captain Sol Bamba in the build-up led to a pass through to March, who coolly slotted home past Silvestri for 1-0. We did reply however 9 minutes later through Liam Cooper. A free kick from the right hand side was swung in, with Cooper rising highest just to guide the ball past David Stockdale in the Brighton goal, making it 1-1. And it wasn't until the 89th minute that the Seagulls stole all 3 points through veteran striker Bobby Zamora. A very nice pass was threaded through our defence to Zamora, who very calmly and coolly chipped the ball over Silvestri, giving the Seagulls a 2-1 win at Ellen Road. As I wasn't actually at the game yesterday, I can only speculate from the highlights I've seen and from reading Twitter comments and from my dad who was at the game. The apparent bright sparks were Jordan Pataka, who was the only player who was really showing any threat from Leeds. He was actually taking defenders on and actually, giving us some purpose going forward. And also Liam Cooper was given a lot of praise from a lot of fans, not only for his goal but also for his defensive work. However, ineffective performances from various players throughout the team cost us dearly. In particular, Tom Adeyemi, Lewis Cook and Alex Mowat were drawing a lot of criticism from a lot of fans, but no more than Chris Wood, who missed 2 chances, one which was absolutely ridiculous and no idea how we actually managed to miss that one, and he gained a hell of a lot of criticism from not only fans but also journalists that were watching the game. This mixed in with the very usual lack of creativity and also lack of confidence left fans feeling extremely underwhelmed at the full-time whistle in a game where we had performed fairly okay against the top of the table team and some believe we could have even won. Still, there was a lot of mourning after the match. So sat in 18th position in the table with just 11 points from 11, no home wins since March earlier this year, mixed in with poor comments from the chairman and also the manager this week, it's safe to say that Leeds United is not a happy place at the moment. So that's the end for Jonesy's Leeds United Weekly for this week. If you've got any comments that you want to add or anything you want to say about things that have been going on at the club recently, then please do leave them in the comments below or on my Twitter at ChrisJonesLUFC. You can always catch me there. If it's your first time here guys, then please do leave a like and a subscribe, and also sharing with your friends, that would be much appreciated as well. Once again, thank you very much for watching guys, and until next time, take care of yourselves and I will see you all very soon.